Nothing is going to change unless you put your feet to the ground and say, I'm digging my heels in. I know it's going to be hard. I know I'm going to have pushback. I know it's going to be requiring me to put time into it. When all my friends are out there running around and clubbing and doing this and chasing tail and doing this and doing that and drinking and having fun on the weekends, no, I'm going to be in these charts studying. I'm going to be living my life differently. But they're still going to be out there trying to chase tail, broke as fuck, driving a beater fucking car, and ain't doing shit in their life. And you'll be able to pull down annual fucking salaries on a week. You can't even imagine where you're going to be. You can't even imagine it. Whatever you think is your level of success, it's not big enough. It's not big enough. You have no idea when you strip all these limitations that you put on yourself. You shackle yourself with your own mindset. You do it. This is all I can see myself doing right now. When you start making $100,000 a year, you start thinking to yourself, well, shit, that wasn't all that hard. I thought it was really hard. Well, now I'm going to aim for $500,000. And the attempts that you do to do that, you get there in less than half the time. And you start thinking, well, shit, they say the first $1 million is the hardest one. I'm about there. Boom, in a couple more months, and then you're there. Then you look back and say, $1 million isn't all that much money. And yeah, it took some effort, but it didn't take as much effort as I thought it was going to take. And then you start making $5 million, $10 million. 15 million, 50 million. And I know I'm talking in numbers none of you can fucking comprehend, but it is what it is, folks. It's just math. It's just math. You're compounding the efforts of what you're able to do on the smallest form. In that little cookie cutter mold that I'm going to find 5 handles in the S&P to begin with. And I'm going to let it grow till I can start doing 8. And then 10, or start with 20 in NASDAQ and work towards 30 and 40 to 50. You only got to do them a few times a week, folks. And as your equity increases, you can afford to do more contracts. That compounds, and you keep adding it more and more and more. But the level of risk is always the same. Whatever you associate in terms of your risk, I'm not going to risk more than 1%. But I can't get rich trading with 1%. Bullshit. You can get rich trading with 1/4 of 1%. You have to submit the time. None of you want to do that part, but that's the part you have to submit to. That's the first thing I submitted to when I first started trading. I had a 20-year plan. Imagine me writing a book. How to be successful and retire 20 years as a trader. Nobody's buying that book. Now, in the 80s and the 90s, that would have been a great title because everything was around what? And for you younger folks, you ain't going to know this, but it was all mutual fund. It was when mutual funds and fidelity. Everybody was trying to get people to invest in these mutual funds. And they were projecting, this is what you should do. Average is 12% return on stocks over the course of the years. You put this much money in, your money can compound. You'll have $1 million by the time you're whatever. So I was like, well, shit. If I can make 12% in a mutual fund a year, what happens if I start making 12% a month? And then what happens when I start making 12% every 2 weeks? And then what happens if I make 12% a week? And what happens if I can compound my efforts and find trades that yield 12% in the same day? Suddenly, all these big numbers that were fearful for me as even contemplating as realistic ever to reach for, they became reachable. Because I'm not increasing the level of effort in my trades. All I need is the setup. And as the equity increases in the baseline is whatever it is at the time, it's 100,000, 250,000, 500,000, $1 million account. Whatever that is, the risk percentage is never increasing. So whatever you've adopted as your model is, this is what I'm going to risk. It's going to be 1% or less. It's going to be 0.5%. It's going to be 1/4%. You're trying to tell me you're not satisfied risking 1/4 of 1% of $1 million if you have that in your trading. Okay, it's real money, not funded bullshit. It's real money, and you're able to take down a setup that yields 5 to 8 to 10 times what you're risking. Really? You don't think that that's a good living? 50 fucking grand a week? You can't get rich? Oh yeah, you're fucking great. That's rich. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You failed math. But you have to give yourself time.
Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning, chat. How are we doing, boys and girls? Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button. Don't be shy, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, right? I think so. I think it's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Hindsight King? Good morning, Crypto Surfer X Trades. Good morning, Nika. Allie, good morning. Dennis, good morning. Big Head Reeve, Dominic, Lone Wolf, No Gamble, No Futcha, Kookie, Conrad, DeLucas, J Can Choya. What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up, guys? Hope everybody is doing well. Come on in, the water's fine. Alrighty, boys. We got less than 1 minute until market opens up. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let me turn the background music down here a little bit. First things first, economic calendar. Just a reminder, today is our only red folder news day of the week, which we had core PC price index, prelim GDP, and then we got new home sales at 10 o'clock. So we do have some medium orange folder news, medium impact news, and then we got Treasury Secretary Bessent speaks later this afternoon. Okay. Otherwise, that's it, boys. So 10 a.m. orange folder news. And the only red folder impact day of the week is today. Alrighty. All right. Ooh. Hurry, hurry, hurry. There we go. There's our opening bell, boys. All right, real quick. Let's jump up here to the 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. We never really ended up leaving any inefficiencies with displacement to the downside here on the 4-hour chart. We went as low as this 4-hour BPR. We filled it in. We rejected from this 4-hour wick. We did put in an SMT at this low. ES did take this out. Real quick. There you go. ES did take out this Tuesday and previous day low. We've taken out the previous day low with the overnight action in Asia session. So Asia session went ahead and took out the previous day low, but we stopped just shy of that Tuesday low. And now we see price kind of climbing here. And the question is, all-time highs? Question mark? Are we going back to Wednesday high, or is the high of the week already been put in, boys? What's the chat thinking here? Let's see here. 1 second. I don't know why that's all fucking messed up here. What's going on? Why is it doing that? Let me change that. Let me change that. Hang on. How do I change that? Days of the week, the ha. Yeah. There we go. All right, yeah. So London ended up being internal, an internal range inside of Asia session. We're trading up above Asia high right now. We may see that 9:30 opening price from yesterday morning. This morning. So we got New York AM high. I'm going to just mark this out. This New York AM session high from yesterday. It's at 192 just in case we want to reach for that. But yeah, we're sweeping Asia high right now. Remember SMT at these lows. Turn that off. 30-minute, hourly. I mean, yeah, the hourly to me looks pretty bullish. Hourly BPR holding. We see this displacement candle here on the previous hour in inversing this bearish gap here to the left from Asia session. We'll see, though. We'll see what this wants to do in the next 15-30 minutes in the opening range. But looking like a pretty bullish reaction after that Asia session dump to me. So we shall see. We shall see. Here's our 9:30 opening price. We're shooting up here at the moment in the short term. So let's see what this wants to do, boys and girls. Right now, Dow Jones is pushing down. NQ pushing up. ES going down a little bit, but it's kind of right in the middle here between these two assets. Good morning, guys. What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up? What do we got in the chat today? 56% of the chat is bullish. Yeah. Yeah. Right back to our originally scheduled programming. It is kind of depressing, though, that, like, if we leave this new week opening gap, we did hit it. We did hit it on ES and Dow Jones, but kind of depressing, boys. Kind of depressing. Gosh, it's just teasing that gap, boys. It's just teasing it. Maybe we go take it out, maybe we don't, but what a tease so far. Only 2 days left in the week, so we'll see. We'll see. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Yeah, we'll see if Price wants to find any support in a bounce here from what would now be a 15-minute bullish gap, or not. We'll see how this hourly candle wants to close, obviously. Seek and destroy. Well, maybe. How do you know? It's always possible, I guess, when you have a large overnight move, which we did in Asia. But I don't know. To me, it's still kind of bouncing around in this internal range. And the range is pretty big, so I still think there could be some decent opportunity. Like, I mean, this is over a 300-point range, right? So from here to the recent lows, 344 points. I mean, if we just go from here back to the all-time high, you're still looking at 350, 360 points. So, but as far as like the sessions go, yeah, it's kind of already sort of giving that indication with the sweep below Asia low, briefly, no displacement, come back up, take out the Asia high. And now we're kind of right back into this range. So we'll see, man. Hopefully not, man. What's up, White Mamba? Kevin, good morning. Erwin, good morning. H1 Sibi, yeah. Let's see. H1 Sibi here on really on ES is kind of the main one. We've already traded above it and closed on the previous hour on NQ. But yes, ES is trading down currently from a 1 hour bearish gap. All right, let's lock in here. But yeah, right now we're trading down into this 15. Trading down into this 15. So if we find a bounce here, maybe we see price come take out like this high here. We got the AM high from yesterday at 192. And then vice versa. You know, if this fails and inverses pretty quickly, then probably going to be looking for shorts of that Tuesday low, and that weekly opening gap is literally right below there. So that would be the two draws for me at that point, kind of just based on what this gap wants to do here, to be honest. What's up, Alex? Oro, good morning. I'm watching ES. I got ES on my other monitor here. I got it on the other monitor here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, fuck. Check the Discord. What's going on? Good morning, Jason. What's up, man? Let's pull that up. What do we got going on in here? Oh. Is this what you told me to check the Discord for? Thanks. Here's the 1 minute action currently. TradingView's being a little slow on me this morning. But yeah, man, I guess other than that, last couple of days here of the month of May, and then I don't think we got any news tomorrow either, right? There's no red folder. I know that. Do we have anything else? Yeah, tomorrow's a no news day. Monday, June 1st. We got non-farm? I'm assuming, yep. We've almost survived May, boys. We've almost survived the month of May. We're almost there. Bullish here? Yeah, same here, Paris. I'm bullish as well until this 15-minute fails. If this 15-minute fails, this 4-hour will likely flip bearish. You know, this is the 4-hour candles here on the far right, and then the 1-hour candles here on the left, kind of internally. So, yeah, I mean, if we do flip this, then we're going to see a flip here as well, and then this hourly is going to look pretty heavy as well. So, at that point, Tuesday low will be my draw, as well as that new week opening gap level. You did a supply and demand trade for the shorts? So let me guess, Nika. You literally shorted off of this box right here? Or no? Let me know. Is that the short you took? I'm good at this. Supply and demand used to be my shite. Used to be my shite, boys. The reason I stopped trading supply and demand, though, mainly was kind of, I'm like, well, it seems like I get stop rated a lot, and then price would go in my favor. So I'm like, let me just wait for sweeps instead, and then confirmation, and then I'll enter a trade. I have PTSD, boys. Great risk reward though when it hits. Sounds like some of you guys are already short, man. Some of you guys are short already. Looking at the daily here. We are getting a bounce off of a daily fair value gap also below that previous day low. Very interesting. I'm trying to add some doubt to the bears. Is it working? What's up, market maker only? Yeah, guys, just waiting for me. I want to see probably this first 15-minute close. If we get the closure below, which obviously ES is little bit, well, I was about to say a little bit weaker, but I guess we're kind of catching back up here on the NASDAQ now. I thought ES would be further ahead than that. We'll see. 4 minutes till the close. If we get it, probably we'll look to get something like that. You are a mod now, Nika. Yes. Congratulations. You've been promoted. I trust you'll use your powers wisely. What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, Cookie? No, in fact, we inversed the 15-minute. I'm an ad. Oh, are you already in shorts? Yeah, we got medium impact news at 10. New home sales. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, JP? Well, is ICT still live this morning, boys? I saw he went live earlier. Is he still live or no? Let me check. Nope. Oh, it's only 20 minutes. You say anything good, boys? Anybody watch ICT's live stream this morning? Well, I thought he was retiring too, but I think he was just, maybe he was just pulling our chain. You know what I'm saying, Kevin? Trying to get the people going. It's provocative. My volume up on my mic. Can you guys hear me all right? It looks like I'm like almost like hitting the max threshold on my volume. So I think my volume's fine. I don't want to blow your guys' eardrums out. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if my mic's too low. I can turn it up. ICT Killzone says it's loud. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna safely say I think we're fine. I think it's fine for now. Last chance in the last trade. I blow my account if I lose this trade, says Blash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blash, make it a good one then. I will say, for those of you guys that full port on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Everybody loves a good full port from time to time, but if you're good at full port, you might as well at least wait for like a really good setup, you know what I'm saying? Why full port on something that's like, eh? We got 1 minute, well, not even a minute. We're about to close the 15-minute. About to close the 15-minute here. And I mean, it looks like we're going to get this inversion, not like the most convincing inversion in the world. We technically, if you look at the 30, just go up one time frame basically. We are still we're still trading within an imbalance that technically could still hold us up. Hourly, here's the 90-minute chart. Drop down to the 1 minute. I'm still not giving up, and we did not inverse on ES either, so ES is holding the 15. I'm not going to give up hope on the long just yet. The long bounce from here. Not yet. Yes, and if you do full port, use code Tyler. Not financial advice. I don't recommend full porting, but if you're gonna do it, there's a right way to do it. There's a smarter way to do it if you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a smart way to do it if you're gonna do it. What is LR move? It's just another way of saying like trendline liquidity. So when we have stacked like relative equal lows or just like a clear trend line, we generally would anticipate that as like we're gonna run all of that because it's smooth. Yeah, I guess the elementary explanation would be smooth versus jagged edges, right? So if you see smooth edges, that's considered a low resistance run. But yeah, usually LR people are referring to like a trend line liquidity. Well, I would ask the chat what they're thinking here, but it sounds like well, not most. It sounds like a good portion of you guys are already in shorts. Yeah, I'm seeing more people now. I shorted at 30,018. All right. Some of you guys are short ES. The mustache looks good on me. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. They say the chicks dig it, so Hopefully now when I introduce myself, the cops won't get called on me. I hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. Listen, I was just trying to help her reach the top shelf at the grocery store, but I didn't think the cops had to get involved. I mean, she was struggling with the weights at the gym. I just thought I'd help. So what? I sniffed the bench after, like, big deal. Women, am I right, chat? God. Close your trade. All right, man. Yeah, I'm kind of just still waiting. I'm still not really sure. I mean, NQ looks like it does want to make a move down on the 15-minute chart. I still think we could find a bounce, potentially, just based on how these candles want to close to round out the opening range. And yeah, I think ES looks like it wants to maybe give a bounce as well. But yeah, it's kind of giving different... it's giving a different feeling here between ES and NQ at the moment. Here's our 5-minute. And we didn't even get like that big of a retracement if this is it, right? Like if this 15-minute, we just got this little wick up, bang. If we drop from here. Watch the 5. Macro incoming. Plus Dow Jones looks like it's getting ready to rip to all-time highs. All right, here's our macro. Here is our macro. NQ kind of looks like it's going to just dive here, don't it? You want to see some speed? Oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Come on, are we getting the bounce? What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? It's a 2-minute. Oh. Honestly, guys, I may just fuck around and try a long here. Which I am going to do. Stop at the low. I'm going long. Let's see if it pans out for me. Yeah, not even a 50-point stop. We're good. Perfect. Where's like 50% of this leg down? Right there. I'll go break even at 50%. Nice push. ES is trading above 930 right now. Getting that push. Funny how the strength kind of flipped. We went from weaker on ES to, I think, weaker on NQ now. Yeah. All things considered, I think this should hold right here. I don't like that. Is that really all you're gonna give a brother? Is that all you're gonna give a brother? Honestly, though, if it flips this and we get closure below here, I'm probably just gonna go for the short to the lows. If that is it. Crazy. Still in this for now, guys. I did not go break even yet. I wanted to go break even at 50%, so I'm still holding this. For now. Oops. Don't you know, bump it up. Top of the hour in a couple of minutes. Well, I'm not a fan of it just chopping here at the entry, I guess, but see if it can get us away from here before 10 o'clock. There we go. Hoo-wee! Scared me there, boys. I was like, God dang, that's sharp. Listen, this retracement was sharper than your nipples when you get out of the shower and it's cold out. You guys know what I'm talking about? Your nipples can cut glass. That's why I was like, geez. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You guys have all been there. All right, guys, it's coming up on 10. It's 9:58 right now, 9:59 almost. I don't really want to be risk on when the news hits if we're going to be like just chilling right here. I'm just going to go break even now. Yeah, I'm going to go break even now. I can always re-enter this if I need to, I guess. All right, I'm out there. I'm going to wait for the news. Gay. I'm going to wait for the news, and if I need to re-enter, I will. I just don't want to be in this, and then I get fucking Jewed out of my trade. I also hope this doesn't run without me now, but business decisions, I guess. If this goes without me, dude, I'm actually killing myself. Haha, tee hee, haha. Why am I trading in my... Oh, my God, dude. All right, here we go. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, bruh. Here we go. I hope I made the right decision. All right, dude. I'm re-entering the long. I'm re-entering. I know. I'm kind of chasing it a little bit, but... Oh, fuck. Hang on. Why is this so laggy on me? There we go. All right. All right. Back in it here. Back in it here. Stop is 949. And yeah, we'll see what this wants to do. We did trade up, hit that 50%. So if it just flips here from this 15-minute, then I'm probably flipping bearish as well. Oh, man, my mug is dead. Fuck, I don't like that. Boys. What a terrible reaction off that 50% tag. My hand's over the flatten all button. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out. I'm cutting it. What a terrible reaction that was. We're doing two different things on ES and NQ right now. ES climbed this gap, inverted it. NQ is being actually homosexual. I'm out there. I cut it for minus 150. Son of a gun. No, I'm not gonna join this. I'm not gonna join the shorts yet. I'm not bearish yet. The reason for the long idea in the first place, guys, was basically what I already covered. Hourly structure was looking bullish, right? We did get a bounce from 30-minute, 15-minute imbalance. So I'm basically in the macro was willing to attempt the long and not be bearish until it really flips. But obviously we're kind of in a middle ground where it could do one or the other, I suppose, at this 15-minute BPR. That's what's causing a little bit of the indecision right now. But no, the longs technically are still valid for the moment. I just can't really make up my mind in this right here. What a bummer of a macro, boys. Here's our 950 open right there. 10:06, by the way. But yeah, here's our 4 hour. Here's our 1 hour. I don't know why it's only showing me one candle. We're accumulating longs to go short. The commercials are net short for the week. I don't even know what the fuck you just said, to be honest. The commercials? Also, how do you know? Well, we'll see here, boys. I'm trying to be patient before I just chase this again, but it's looking like I literally got chopped the fuck up. Break even, and then I cut it for a small loss, and now we're ripping. But yeah, man, man, that's tough action to deal with. I wanted to just set it and forget it, but I was worried about the news, to be honest. I was worried about the 10 a.m. news giving us like one more manipulation. Look at this thing now. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody that said that we were going to go short, I'm mad at you right now. Take it back. Say you were wrong. Say sorry. Yeah, I'm aware of the news is orange folder. Stop drinking coffee. No. Never. So yeah, this 15-minute closes in 4 minutes. Probably going to get the inversion here. Ay. But we'll see. Kind of felt like, man, that got real hectic on me in a hurry, didn't it? Little 2-minute gap. See if we find a bounce out of here. Yes, I do want control. Getting therapy in the chat. Yeah, boys. Don't give me your therapy. I'm not here for your therapy. But yes, if you want me to be totally honest here, that was just a lot of 1 minute time frame micromanaging some noise. I am not going to lie. It definitely was. No one said I was perfect, though. No one said I was perfect. Shit happens, boys. But bottom line was I was just more concerned about just trying to manage the risk there. Obviously, I went break even when I did on the first trade right prior to that medium impact. And then I rejoined it. And then, I mean, yeah, it didn't hit my stop. I just cut it early because I got spooked. But, I mean, you know, so I was just trying to protect downside. Only minus 150 there, but if it causes me to miss out on the move, then that's going to be a bummer, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. All right, somebody fucking pass me a loaded shotgun right now. Somebody give it to me. Oh, my G's. Oh, Bro, load the shotgun, please. Give it to me. Fuck. The fumble does not get worse. Oh. Oh, I guess it could be worse. I could have went short. I don't know. I'm coping now. Gosh dang it. Oh, why? Why? Gosh, that's disappointing. Yeah, thanks, market. As soon as the macro ended, the macro actually got started. Apparently today. That sucks. That sucks for me. Did anybody else hold on to that? Did anybody else not micromanage the shit out of that? Yeah, I mean, that's obviously all my fault, but damn, that is a bummer. Oh well. I can't do anything about it now, unfortunately. Fuck. The funniest part about that entire sequence, just like that explosion we just had to the upside, I'm like, all right, yeah, let's see if we get a bounce off this fair value gap on the 2 minute. And then my continuation is I like to see an order block form from a fair value gap to then trade the continuation. And if you, like, bro, I wait for this closure to confirm the order block and this is the candle we get. Give me a break. Give me a break. 120.1 minute candle. I'm pretty sure that was literally like 5 seconds, by the way. Gosh. Yeah, 110.15 second candle. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. No, they didn't make it easy. I didn't make it easy on myself either, just by managing it the way that I did. Got a little too... I psyched myself out, basically. That's really what that was. Psyched myself out around 10 a.m. Idiot. Gosh. This trading shit's hard, man. This trading shit gets confusing, man. Especially when you're looking at the 1 minute chart. Gosh. A 1 minute chart's the devil. Well, boys, congrats to those that stuck with the long idea. Gosh, man. Right idea. Piss poor performance on the execution for me. Resulted in a missed opportunity, unfortunately. Goodness, boys. Contemplating life at the moment. Yeah, was there a headline that popped that kind of created that little pop right there? Let's see. Is there anything on this news flow? I never checked this. But every time I check it, there's like nothing, I feel like. Hang on. What candle was that? 10, 12, 5 minutes ago? This thing is stupid. They're not on there. Not that I'm seeing. Oh, here we go. You can always count on Forex Factory. U.S. and Iran reach deal but need Trump's final approval. Nice. Yeah, Trump, or who gave us that headline? Axios? Yeah, Axios. Would have been real sick, actually, if you would have gave us that headline, you know, I don't know, just 10 minutes sooner. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, now we're looking for continuations, but you got to be patient, right? I mean, I got to be patient, right? Some of you guys may just be holding. Obviously, we got 42 minutes left on this hourly candle. So here is our hourly. That line at 192 is the New York AM high from yesterday. Here's our 4 hour. Nickelodeon. Oh my gosh, boys. Yeah, fuck. I'm sorry to dwell on it, but I just have not many words for my shit here. What's up, buddy? I think my dog literally just came. No, I'm not done for the day. I think my dog literally just came in here to throw up, though, so. BRB. All right. My bad. My bad. But yeah, he came in, saw the execution, saw that it went to TP without me, and then puked. Go figure. Why your dog throw up? I don't know. He hasn't thrown up in like a month. I think he actually came in here, saw the trade, and then just puked. I think is what happened. Yeah, we're not going to tilt, boys. We're not going to tilt. We're going to be patient now. I wanted this continuation, which is the only, like, well, I guess the final disappointment with that. If we would have gotten a closure here, execution, we'd be golden right now. But let's see what kind of a pullback we get. Obviously, gap here. Trump asked for a few days to think about the deal. Yeah, that means no. I told you, boys, Trump does not want the war to stop. because the people in power don't want the war to stop. How do you get props? Give you a referral link? You have to get a payoff code. You know, the process is a lot more strict now than it ever was back in the day. Back in the day, I don't think you really... I think they would just let anybody be affiliates. But now you kind of have to be... you kind of have to have a little bit of a presence. Otherwise, yeah. You're not going to get approved. War equals profit to others. This is true. This is unfortunately true. There's a reason we've been at war for basically my entire lifetime. Because it makes money. All right, what time is it? 10:24. Trump old, acting like Biden. I think it's crazy to say this. I actually think Trump is worse than Biden. Not just from a trader perspective either. I think he's by far the most corrupt president we've probably ever had. Which is really sad. Wasn't I wanting him in office, though? I mean, I wanted what he was campaigning on in office, but we're not getting what he campaigned on, so. Also, I think regardless of who's in office, we'd be getting the same thing. We'd be getting the same thing, maybe with a little bit less insider trading. Probably no cryptocurrency rug pulls, but that'd be about it. What do I say about Trump? I mean, his family's literally made like $4 or $5 billion so far since he's gotten in office. You don't think we'd be in? Yeah, well, Raul, I think we would. I don't think. I think we would. I think we would. Yeah, 10:30 incoming here in a few minutes. Do I think Obama was better than Trump? I mean, I guess I don't really. I never really cared about politics at all until like Probably like 2020, honestly. They roped me in. They roped me in, and now I think it's all a scam. It's all just a show. Two wings of the same bird. Still get over that news can. I literally stopped myself out my trade, then rockets. Welcome to the club, Cap the Grape. Welcome to the club. And I guess we're just going to V-shape right back up. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Was life not better when he was in power? I'm assuming the U.S. just gets worse and worse with every new president. No, nothing ever actually gets better. There was a Iran headline that came out right then. Final approval of a deal being pending Trump's approval, I guess. Oh, the New York City mayor? Yeah, I mean, not really all that important. I like that he said that he would arrest Bibi Netanyahu if he came to New York, but I wouldn't necessarily, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of him, I guess, but I'm not too concerned about him. Yeah, Jason. It's been tricky at times. There's no doubt about it. As you guys can probably hear by the tone of my voice, I'm a little bummed out. I'm a little bummed out with how this unfolded this morning. It was right there for the taking, you know. And I fumbled the bag. We'll see. 15-minute, 30-minute just closed. But I think the biggest thing after something like that, at least for me, in order for me to not want to go on tilt, like I just have to like take a deep breath, fucking relax. Like there's gonna be more opportunity. Just chill your fucking pants off here. No, I don't need to be jumping into a trade fucking right away. Because that's how you go on tilt. That is how you go on tilt, boys. So as bummed out as we feel, we gotta fucking not let it snowball. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't say we. I mean, I guess a lot of you guys probably just hung on to that, but yeah, I'm bummed out for myself. I'm bummed out for myself. Yeah. The only good thing that came from that was that everybody was saying that this was just going to tank. Well, not everybody. There was a portion of the chat that was very bearish. I tried to tell him don't be bearish. But I tried. They don't want to listen. Why they got to, you know what I'm saying? Why do they want to listen? Most don't understand politics. They just like to join the trend of, yeah, that's true, Kevin. Yeah. You're right. Absolutely. Thanks, Felix. Hey, thanks, man. That makes me feel a lot better. Appreciate that. We just needed the Trump headline like 5 minutes sooner. 10 at the most. They saved the headline right for 2 minutes after the 10 a.m. macro. Goodness. I mean, look at my first entry here. Look at my initial first long entry. Gosh. Fucking had it, boys. It was right there. It was right there. What's wrong? What happened to me today? I don't know what got into me. I don't know why. I don't know what overcame me in these candles, but something did. I think the devil was on my shoulder saying, Tyler, hey, oh, it might go lower. It might go lower. And I was like, maybe they're right. Oh, man, the devil. I let the devil win today on that one. Son of a. But that's okay. The devil may win a battle or two, but he won't win the war. The devil will not win the war, chat, and that is something that we will hang our hat on. We are getting an SMT at this low with ES. For those that are interested or concerned. When you place a limit order with 2 contracts, you can't exit with a contract at a price and with the other at... Wait, what? Yeah, you can exit whenever you want. You can set limits for your exit. You can market, exit, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, man. It's your world. We're just living in it. I wonder if this... Yeah. Here's a little 1-minute BPR with SMT here internally. So I wonder if this just pops us up here to this AM session high. ES did hit a 15-minute bullish gap as well. Primal brain activity, I agree. I agree. Yeah. But hey, that's part of doing it live, man. Sometimes when you fuck around and find out, it's a little embarrassing, but shit happens. Shite happens. New viewer here. What setting do you change to see the candles without gaps? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Kino. What do you mean see the candles without gaps? I do think we are bullish overall. Yes, I'm just trying to stay patient and then, you know, not chase this range. You know, if it goes, it goes. But, yeah, I do think we are overall bullish. I think we are likely... Let me turn the executions off here. Thank you, ES. I mean, yeah, I mean, shoot. ES already did spike up to an all-time high. But I'm not really too concerned about that SMT, if I'm being honest. I think we've seen enough times where we, you know, SMT at the all-time high, it's all-time high, right? So it's like, I think we will see the same on NQ ultimately. More than likely. So I would just be wanting to not fade the current 4-hour candle and just trade in alignment with that. So try to find retracement, try to find a continuation. Kind of be the idea. Right. I guess one other target you could maybe, I was going to say this 4-hour wick. I do like 50% of it, maybe 1 hour wick. Once you get up in here, I think we could see like a retracement, but yeah, I'm feeling all-time highs most likely. Most likely. Unless Trump comes out and says, yeah, screw that deal. Bad deal. I'm not taking that deal. Then maybe we flip. Electronic trading hours. I guess maybe is Kino. If you're referring to that, just make sure your bottom right here says ETH instead of regular trading hours. That will show you the gaps like only from the current trading day. And then all the overnight trading will be gone. But I don't know if that's what he meant or not. I don't know if that's what he meant or not. He might just be on the wrong contract as well. Because if he's on the wrong contract, it'll be a bunch of gaps. I don't know. He didn't really specify. Did I catch the long? I'm going to say morally I did. Morally and for the culture I did, but if you want to see exactly how it unfolded, you're going to have to just go rewind the stream at this point. We're past the 10:30 mark, boys, so we gotta move on. We gotta move on from what happened at 10 a.m. macro. We have to, otherwise it'll eat at us all day. We gotta move on, right? There's more to life than this. There's more to life than that fucking stupid, dumbass 10 a.m. macro bullshit. There's more to life. Oh, I'm looking for a reason to live. Damn, man. Damn, man. I don't know. NQ might be gone, but I'll watch ES here. Trying to stay patient. 1042. Yeah, I mean, last two 15-minute candles, not really accomplishing anything. T-Money, what's up, man? You're so handsome. That's because I get the looks from you. It's just, hey, it just comes with the territory. You know it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stepping away, Lone Wolf. All right, man. Peace out if you are stepping away. Yeah, boys, looking like NQ. I don't know. It looks like she may just give this pop up here to that previous AM high. And yeah, I may look to execute on ES instead if it gives this inversion here going into 11. 11 AM macro. But otherwise, man, I think NQ's gearing up for that move here. 15-minute close in 1 minute. Watch ES. Oh, yeah. This whole thing. Thanks, man. You have the incredible swimmers. That's what they tell me. I don't know what justifies an incredible swimmer versus like an average swimmer, but that is what they tell me, yeah. Well, that's what old man Jenkins told me, at least. But apparently I'm no match for him. Also, according to my grandma. Sick woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do you know that? Granny's going to you-know-where. Got edge on your limit order, and now I have to sit back and watch hit your TP? Shit, man. Yes, sir. Welcome to the world of trading where you get your heart broken sometimes. That's why they invented the gym, though, right? You enter your villain arc. You enter your villain arc, and you make gravy. Or whatever they say. I'm not the best at motivational speeches, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, if you look at ES, like ES is literally in price discovery mode because we did spike the all-time high again. But yeah, man, if NQ is going to also go to the all-time high, then I think we could just see ES just kind of continue to trend higher here. Potentially, perhaps. New 15 just opened up. But yeah, where's our all-time high? Our all-time high is 380 on NQ. We're at 160 right now. The only other place I think we could maybe see retracement would just be like that hourly wick we mentioned. Hourly wick maybe would be if you didn't want to be aggressive enough for the all-time high. Somewhere up in here would be good too. Oh. Oh. Oh! Humana, 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 humana. Yes, dude. Please. Please give us a bigger pullback because I do not want to necessarily long up in this range. It's a little premium. Please, please, please. Please, for the love of God. Butter my fucking biscuits, boys. Butter my biscuits. What's up, Tyler? Did you place anything today? Sean. You guys just love trying to make me relive the past, don't you? Sean, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you do the honors of going back on the stream and seeing exactly what happened. But let me just tell you this. This is your only tease. I was bullish and I started taking longs once we got into the 10 a.m. macro. So I'm going to tell you. 10 a.m. macro was right here. $10 a.m. macro was right here, and I started taking longs right there. That's all I'm going to tell you. The rest is up to you, my friend. Yeah, Crypto Surfer. Yeah, I would have loved to be in that boat right now. Oh, nothing beats going on social media after hitting TP saying, y'all are stupid if you didn't take that. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it, boys. Rage bait. Rage bait fun. What's up, Rejan? What's up, Rejan? Boy, she's choppy outside, literally outside of this Trump announcement or this Iran Trump headline. Outside of this one fucking candle, this shit really is just ranged up, ain't it? 10 a.m. macro, chop, 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 chop. Headline, chop, 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 chop. Come on. Come on. Copied your trade, but you got out? Question mark? I don't know. Did I? You'll have to go back and find out. You're long. I'm bullish. That's right, Kevin. You got it. See, Kevin, you could do this. You sound like a natural. Dump at 11. Here's the 11 o'clock macro. I do not think we dump at 11, personally. But Justin Bieber once said, never say never, so I guess we'll see. Like, I think we go higher. It's just like, it's hard for me to want to like execute off of like a 1 minute PD array, like right up here, I guess. Don't get me wrong. Like, these equal highs definitely look easy and smooth, but goodness. You know? $51. Like, I would like to see us almost give us some manipulation here below some of this range here before trying to hunt that long. So ideally it would give a sweep below here first and then go. It's tough, you know? You got that FOMO setting in if you missed out on this. You got that FOMO setting in. We can't let the FOMO get the best of us, though. Can't let the FOMO get the best of us, though. You just got on stream. Did you take a trade yet? Yep, I started taking longs right here at the beginning of 10 a.m. macro. If you want to see any other intimate details of how that all unfolded, you'll have to go back and look. How's my marketing, boys? How's my marketing? Pretty good, right? That's the God's honest truth, too. That's the funny part. That's the funniest part, is that's the God's honest truth. Am I going to take another trade today? I guess I'll find out, man. So you can follow my trade. Haram. Don't do that. Do not do that. But yeah, I mean, I would like to potentially hunt longs here. You know, we just built up this shelf on the 5 minute, and I'm torn between attempting the long right here with my stop below this 5 minute structure, and then just letting price maybe run up into that hourly wick towards that all-time high. And then part of me is trying to hold out hope for like another manipulation, but it's not looking like we're getting it, dude. It's just not looking like we're getting it, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would the risk look like here? I know it's not much to the, it's not much to this high here. It's just not ideal. It's not ideal. It's not A plus. It's not A plus. But yeah, 15-minute. We already hit the 15-minute gap on ES. If Jesus was on one shoulder and the devil was on the other, what would they be saying? They'd probably say avoid the chop. No, maybe. That's what Jesus would be saying, I think. But then I'd say, but Jesus, we're in the macro, though. I guess if I have to think that hard about it, I think I have my answer. New game plan. 11 a.m. power of 3. But if you guys are in longs, I mean, if I'm a betting man, you're at least getting this previous AM session high here, I think. So if you're still holding that, if you entered longs anywhere like right here maybe, or even here maybe, just hold it. I want the revenge. I know I do. You guys have no idea right now. The only thoughts in my head are like, dude, should have been literally the greenest of green days, you know? Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to wait for an 11 a.m. power of 3. Hopefully would be the idea, right? So we got top of the hour in 3 minutes. Wow, it's stopping just shy for now. It ain't gonna turn around here. It's going right here. It ain't turning around just yet, boys. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just size up. That does usually solve all of our problems, doesn't it? Afraid we might get manipulation for reversal. Take yesterday's high. I mean, maybe, yeah. I'm just gonna stick with what the 4-hour candle that I'm trading in is doing. You know, I'm not gonna try to short this 4-hour candle. If anything, I'm gonna try to catch a continuation along with it. Obviously, this 4-hour candle will close at 2 p.m. today. At which point you can maybe shift, but yeah. Ungodly amount of patience. You know, Crypto Surfer, I appreciate the compliment. I wish I would have had more patience holding inside this range today. Shucks. All right, come on. AM high from yesterday. There you go. Just kiss that level, boys. Just kiss that level. New hour is about to open up here in 30 seconds. The hourly candle. This is the current hourly candle, by the way. Pretty Shrek-like, some are saying. Some people are saying that Shrek has entered the chat. So new hour. What's the thought process? At least for me, is open, manipulate down, maybe get like an immediate rebalance here, and then that's what I would look for in the next hour. So I'm gonna watch this. I'll watch probably like the first 15 minutes of this open. You know, if we do it right away, great. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to execute. We'll see, I guess, but yeah, I don't know why this is all of a sudden showing me not very many candles, dude. What if I up it? Up it to 3 here. It was showing me 3 intra candles before, but now it's only showing me like 1 or 2. Well, fine, if you're going to be like that. 1 hour, 6 intra candles off. Sounds good. There we go. All right. There we go. Opening straight up. Paris says, y'all better hold to the highest point, LOL. Shit, that's at least what I would do. Paris, come on, man. I'm pretty sure I remember you saying when I was looking for longs down here, I'm almost positive, Paris. Let me know if I'm right. Maybe I'm making this up. I don't think I am. I'm almost positive you were like, do not be longing here. Is that not what you said, Paris? Come on. My, oh my, how the turntables. Today would have been a 1 to 8 profit day for me, but trading bot cut me out. Them damn bots, Paris. You can't trust a single one of them. Been saying that. These damn bots. Yeah, boys. I'm not a big fan of the bots. I think it's all just a ploy to sell you shit. I'm not saying that it's impossible for a bot to work. I guess anything's possible. Anything's possible when you got God on your side, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think anybody with a bot to sell you. I'm not talking about you specifically, Paris. I'm actually referring to there's a somewhat well-known trader some of you guys probably are aware of that is starting to sell a bot, and I'm just like, oh boy. And yeah, man, I just I've seen that playbook ran a few times in the Forex space, and that shit is something else. Damn, boys, this shit's just running. This is literally our open right here. This is the hourly open right there. The only manipulation is this little wick. 7 points. Yup. That was remember when I was talking to the Jesus on one shoulder and the devil on the other one? And I was talking about this like little 5-minute shelf of structure that's being built up. Oh, Jesus. I love you, man, but should have went with the devil on that one. Just kidding. Just kidding. Relax. 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 What's up, Dom? Did someone say bot? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I got disconnected. I'm back, though. That's weird. If you have a profitable bot, I mean, yeah, it's just... Let me give you guys the bot playbook that a lot of people in the Forex bot, space run. So obviously, as you guys know, Forex brokerages will give affiliates commissions for their clients' trades. So like every time you put a trade on a CFD brokerage, if you referred somebody to that broker, you're getting a commission every single time they open and close a trade because there's a commission on both the open and close. So you're getting a commission on every single transaction that takes place. So what happens is you'll see these guys that will sell a bot. They'll also affiliate themselves with a brokerage. They'll refer you to the brokerage. They'll sell you the bot. And then the bot will hyper scalp the fuck out of your account. And the whole purpose is almost to basically place as many trades as possible because it generates a commission every single time a trade is placed, opened, and closed. So that's why it'll be like literally hyper scalping basically like every 1 minute candle. Like it's just boom, taking as many trades as possible, and it's just running up a huge affiliate bag for the affiliate. In case you guys didn't know, now you know. That is the bot playbook. Generally the bot playbook in the Forex space. Now you know. Yeah, we love you, Paris. You know that. He knows that. Find us a meme for FOMO. Gosh. A meme for FOMO. Fuck.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
How's that one? Is that one good? But yeah, as far as the bots go, like, I don't know, like obviously if you're related to futures, that's not really a thing with like broker affiliates or anything like that. That's just generally the bot stuff that you're seeing is generally what I outlined prior with Forex. But and a lot of the times bots, I'm pretty sure a lot of bots, especially ones that you would sell to the general public, when you're talking about a regulated market that is regulated by the FTC, I'm not even sure the legalities of that. I guess maybe it's legal if you have the right terms and conditions and disclaimers, maybe. But yeah, I would almost question if that's legal. I guess I could maybe look it up. I don't know though. Is selling trading bot in the United States legal? Well, let's see what it says here. It says selling a trading bot in the United States is legal provided the software operates within established financial regulations and is not designed to commit fraud or manipulate the market. Okay, so it sounds like there's some nuance there. However, the legal and regulatory liabilities fall heavily on the seller, depending on how the bot is marketed and the underlying capabilities. Well, the other thing, too, with this, you got to keep in mind, there's a reason that all these offshore brokerages and these illegal brokers are not, they're not in the United States. They're not formed here. They're usually formed in like a remote island off of Madagascar, Africa, or somewhere far, far away. to avoid the jurisdictions of the United States. So yeah, a lot of times these bots aren't even formed in the United States, as well as the brokers. So yeah, I guess there's a lot of nuance with that. Which makes sense. But I'm no bot expert. Never been interested in bots. Don't promote bots. I think if a bot was all one needed to be profitable as a trader, then, well, I think everybody and their mother and their cousin and their step cousin would be rich. Because it would just be that easy. You just plug in the bot and you get rich. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't buy that? You know what I mean, boys? I think that makes sense. What do you think is worse, getting a loss or missing a big trade? I mean, a loss is obviously worse, but sometimes missing a big trade feels worse. Do I think we sell off in the PM or just buy forever day now? Great question, Jonesy. I would say I'm leaning with longs. I'm leaning with longs. If I'm you guys, that's what I'm waiting for. But the thing is I don't want to like chase at this point, which I would assume you guys don't want to chase either. So like I'm just waiting for some sort of like manipulation here on the lower time frame that we can find a power of 3 higher off of. And yeah, this chop that we entered here after that headline kind of made it a little difficult. There's always going to be opportunity, but nothing that I was in love with. And this 11 a.m. opened up. I wanted to see more of a manipulation down. So I'm just being patient, but yeah, I mean, again, you want to align yourself with the higher time frame. So if the higher time frame, which would be the 4 hour, the daily, we're bouncing from a daily gap where, we did not really displace lower at all on the 4 hour. This was just quite literally chopping lower. We found support here off of 4 hour BPR, which held with the bodies. 4 hour rejection block, these and SMT at this low. These are all reasons that I was bullish today. All right. Going into today's session, it was all reasons why I was bullish. And then the 1 hour, right? We trade down in London into a 1 hour BPR. We get a nice impulsive move higher, inversing here on the 1 hour, changing the state of delivery here. So this is a bearish OB. Pretty, I guess pretty sharp retracement at the open. But ultimately, like, we just never invalidated. Like, this is a 30-minute. And I was pointing all this out to you guys as it was happening. I was just like, well, I'm like, if we displace heavily through this 15-minute and get a strong inversion, maybe we go lower. But even after that first 15-minute close, we're still holding the 30-minute, which I also pointed out to you guys. And then the 10 a.m. macro came in, and I said, fuck yeah, man, let me get some longs off here. Let me get my longs off here. Got caught in some chop in the 10 a.m. macro, and then we get this headline from Trump at 10:12. Or I guess it's not from Trump, but regarding Trump and Iran. And then we get the big pop, more chop. We get the pop, more chop, chop, pop, chop. And 11 a.m. opens up. Now we're going higher again still. So we're just kind of grinding higher. It would just be my humble opinion that I'm not bearish until we see like higher time frame shifts, That's not to say that you can't catch a short. Anything's always possible. You could always catch the manipulation of a leg down or something like that. But I would rather just wait for that and then get on side with the longs because you're probably just going to have an easier time. So, yeah, man. That's my professional, unprofessional advice. Not financial advice. Do whatever you would like. But that's that. Trying to stay patient here. What I don't want to have happen is like I close the stream off and then we actually get some movement. but really we've only had a couple pockets of movement today, to be honest. Obviously at the open there, and then really that announced, like, otherwise it's not like the movement was like super amazing, but it's playing out. A lot of noise on the 1 minute. Today. What's up, Dario? What's up, man? Good morning, Debbie. Oh, you just got here to class, Debbie? You're tardy. So tempting to chase when it doesn't look like a pullback is ever coming. Price keeps pushing into a premium. Yeah. It could be like DeLucas was mentioning earlier. He was asking if it was just going to be a buy forever day. Those days are fun if you're holding along. Otherwise, they're not so fun. Because a lot of times you just get like really shallow drives back down, and then it's just immediately right back up. And a lot of times you get caught. If you're really trying to force the short, what happens is you end up getting like one fair value gap lower. You short it, and then it immediately gets inverse, and then you're getting stopped out repeatedly because you keep trying to short into a huge bullish, hard time frame candle. Yeah, I would say if I was gonna be looking for a short opportunity at any point today, it would only come with the new 4-hour candle. New 4-hour opened up, sweeps previous 4-hour high, and then look for that retracement. That'd be like the only way though. But even that I think would be a little risque. I know how you boys like to risk it for the biscuit though. How many contracts? Lorenzo, it's not about the contracts at all, to be honest, on any account size. It's about if the market's volatile, you're going to have more points for your stop loss, and you should adjust your contract size based on whatever you're wanting to risk for a trade setup. So the contracts are never static, ever. You should always have your stop placed around a structural level, not based off a certain number of points. And you should have your contract sized according to that. Head to work today? Well, we're glad to have you, Debbie. I don't know, I might be wrapping this up here soon. I'm trying to stay patient because I don't want to be freaking, if we get something here, all of a sudden, like I just ended stream. But, I mean, yeah, I just might have to be patient on this. Might have to be patient on this. Well, we just opened up a new 15-minute candle. We just opened up a new 15-minute candle. What I have graded here is this hourly wick of this rejection block. So the main reason I graded it out, though, is just because if I was able to catch longs even up here, I wanted to hold into this hourly wick for starting to take profit. Because, at that point we would have been finally getting to some good risk reward. This is the long I was contemplating here going into the 11 o'clock macro. I was contemplating it, but ultimately decided just I wasn't gonna chase it. This would be like almost a 2R to consequent encroachment of that 1 hour wick, 1.2R to the beginning of that rejection block. All-time high, 2.6R. Yeah. Look at that 1 minute. Look at that 1 minute from this 5-minute fair value gap. She just keeps printing higher and higher, man. Damn. What time is it? 11:19. Oh, boys. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not really that comfortable chasing something up here. Not really that comfortable with it. Kind of feels like it'd be purely FOMO, to be honest. Is what it feels like. So we'll see. We got this 15-minute candle closure in 10 minutes. Likely going to be leaving behind a 15-minute fair value gap. What I'll probably try to keep my eye on here as we roll into maybe the lunch macro would be perhaps a retracement down into this. Scale back down to the 1 minute. See if we find a change in structure from here. And then look for execution on that. I just, yeah, I don't know. I just don't, I don't want to chase something right here, right now. And then I just feel like I'm forcing it. It feels like I'm forcing it, man. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Well, I shouldn't say I don't want to do it. I just know I shouldn't do it. Just as a general rule of thumb, I guess. But I guess to say that I don't want to wouldn't necessarily be fucking that untrue. There's two wolves in us, boys. All right. Yeah, drop your trades in the chat, guys. Let me see what you guys caught today. Son of a gun, man. 9-4, what is it? Hour ago? Yeah, dude, you literally took the same entry. You just held it. Crypto Surfer, fucking well done, man. Well done, man. Oh, Felix caught it there. Literally, like, great fucking timing, honestly. So, Felix, you actually entered. So, I closed my second attempt, like, right here. And then it popped back up, and then you just said, yeah, man, it's time. Oh, man, my FOMO's coming back. My FOMO's coming back, man. Jonesy's up nice. Yeah, I took that 5 minute. Very nice. Very nice, boys and girls. Yeah, man. If you guys weren't here and you missed it, let me give you one quick recap on how the day went for me. Wanted to be bullish as price was selling off into the opening range. And then 10 a.m. macro started right here. We got this 1 minute change in the state. I'll throw my executions on here. Brace yourself. Brace yourself, boys. So my first long attempt was basically right here. When this candle came down, tapped this and started flipping back up, I market executed long. It filled me there at 966. And then we had medium impact news at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. was basically right. Yeah, 10 a.m. was right here. So what I did, like a minute before 10 a.m., I decided I was just going to go break even. And because I just didn't want to have 10 a.m. news come out. We manipulate the low one more time, and then I get stopped out. I'm overthinking it. Like in hindsight, just totally overthinking it. Did not give that any room. Got stop break even on the first long attempt. 10 a.m. opens up right there. We trade down. This candle starts flipping back up. I say, all right, ain't going to leave me behind. So I market execute along again at 990. And then what happens is it trades up into a 15-minute bearish BPR. At the time, I had marked out this range as this was initially going to be my break even at 50%. And then we get this sharp turnaround, right? And we actually close. I'm just following 1 minute structure at this point, like a ding dong. We get this 1 minute closure right here. I say, all right, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait for something a little bit more clear with some displacement because we're kind of just chopping right now and maybe I'm offside. So I decided to just close my trade out right fucking there on the close of that candle. for a small loss, minus 150 bucks. And the rest is history. One more attempt I was hoping for here. We had a 2-minute gap that we trade down to, like right here. And I said, all right, sweet. If we get an order block confirmation with a closure above this down close candle, I'm gonna try that long one more time, and I was gonna target the previous New York AM session high, which was like right up here. And sure enough, as the Lord would have it, the headline came out right there as I was waiting for the candle closure right here, and she just soared. And that was it. And that was it. But right bias, just purely overthinking the execution on the 1 minute. That's literally the only way to summarize how I traded today. That's it. That's really it, boys. But yeah, there you go. There you go. And yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled for any continuation opportunities this morning. But if you guys caught the longs, congratulations. Hopefully you guys performed a little bit better than I did today. Hopefully. But yeah, boys, what's the likes at? Did you guys earn a giveaway today? No. 100 likes? Oof. All right. No giveaway today, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna stop asking for the likes, and I'm just gonna, whenever the likes are up, we'll just do giveaways. But if we get to 200 likes tomorrow, boys, we'll do a couple giveaways for Friday. All right. That sound like a fair deal, chat? I think it sounds like a fair deal to me. Yeah, the degenerate side definitely wants to, man. Definitely wants to. Is there a reason you did not enter when we got the BPR at 1025? I thought you were waiting for a reaction off the 1012 candle. BPR at 1025? Are you talking right here? Or here? Must be talking right here. Yeah, the reason that I did not enter right there was I also had marked out this range, and we didn't get to 50%. That was why. So I was just viewing this range as more so premium. And then, I mean, it kind of just tape read this. BPR tag here, right? And at the same time, oops. At the same time, we had SMT with ES internally. Right here. But this is more of a tape read. Like I said, man, with the way that I performed down in here, I was like kind of just worried about making it. Like, I didn't want to be too trigger happy, I guess. That's really all it comes down to, man, if I'm being honest. Pretty much it. Psychological warfare for me today. Time to delete the 1 minute chart. Never look at it again. It got me today. The devil got me. But yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. Hopefully it all makes sense, man. Yeah, drop your trades in the Discord. I got to go take the dot. He just came in here. He's ready to go on a walk. Oh, look at him. He's ready for some love and attention. Probably some food, too. Fat ass. But yeah, boys, appreciate you guys. I will keep you guys updated if I do take anything else. You guys know what I'm looking for. On X and on Discord later today. And if you guys did not hear the news, Apex rolled out their 5-pack bundle, 90% off. And I believe that goes until June 3rd as of right now. So till next week. So and no activation fee. The biggest part, no activation fee, which is actually crazy because you guys know the only thing that made Apex more expensive was the activation fee. So yeah, pretty sick promotion, I'm not gonna lie. So take advantage if you guys are interested. Otherwise, appreciate you guys. Hit the like button before you go and hit the dusty trail. And enjoy your guys' Thursday. But yeah, we'll be back live here. The plan is to be back live here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, chat, for the final trading day of the month of May. Yeah, Oh, goodness, boys. The more I stare at this, the more I just want to shake my head. Shake my head and laugh. That's all I can do with myself today. All right, man. Hey, guys, enjoy your guys's. Yeah, no activation fee on singular accounts or the 5-pack. I think that it's promotional, though. So I think the activation fees are coming back as of right now after June 3rd. But as of right now, any accounts purchased in this period will have no activation fee, which is just super nice. So yeah, man. Congrats, guys, that caught the longs today. Hope you guys did well. Keep you guys updated if anything else changes today. Enjoy your guys' Thursday. Don't be too big of a degen. All right. There will be another bus around the corner if you missed out on the longs today. All right. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Joints on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Dreadlocks now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.